Hello my lovely Virgos and welcome to Satara Tarot. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader and this reading is for you for March 2021. It is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, so please just take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. I'm using 5 different decks and I'll put the decks in the description box below, so we may begin. So this first column here, we're focusing on love and relationships. The second column, we're focusing on money and finance. Third column on career and projects. However, some of the messages do cross over as well. So there's some really beautiful messages coming through for you, my lovely Virgos, in the month of March, and they're very clear. So I'm going to start with this column here, which is focusing on love and relationships. So that could be a romantic relationship or significant other. So just placing the messages in the area of the life that you feel fits right with you, using your own intuition, because they are general readings, so they're going to fit slightly different for different people, and sometimes they may not fit at all. However, the message that's coming through is that in a particular relationship, there's a sense of feeling dissatisfied and feeling that you can't actually see the abundance that you have or is coming to you. So the way I'm sort of seeing this is, I know you have the Empress, and it's I'm using this beautiful deck called the Twin Tarot Oracle, and instead of doing reversals, they have the light side and the dark side of the major arcana, so they just use the major arcanas, and you have the Empress and it's the light side of the Empress. However, within this card, there's a sense that there's a dissatisfaction within your relationship or relationships, and you're not really seeing the abundance around you. And you're getting a little bit caught up in your thoughts. However, there is going to be clarity that comes through for you in the month of March. And I'm just going to show you what I'm seeing so I can explain what I'm about to say. I'm going to just pull this card up. So the other card that you got was the Hidden Blessing. And I'm going to try to get these in camera shot so I can explain what I'm seeing. So with the Hidden Blessing, if you can see in that beautiful rose, the woman is looking down and she's seeing a landscape. I'm going to try to get that as close as possible so you can see it. Oh, look, I love these illustrations. So see how she's looking down on this landscape. I really feel this is like looking down on this landscape. So see how she's nestled in these, by the waterfall, and she's in a bed of flowers with a beautiful tree and apples. And I feel that universe is really sort of the message that's coming through is that whatever situation you find yourself in the month of March and having that sort of sense of dissatisfaction, trust that whatever you're pondering on, it's a hidden blessing. Because what's coming towards you is a land of abundance. So you're not seeing at this point in time all of these beautiful fairies and butterflies and just amazing things that are happening. This is your world here. So this part of the inner part of the rose is what you're focusing on. But outside of what you're focusing on is this amazing landscape with this beautiful protective feminine energy. It's such a beautiful message that's coming through, and I really feel that in the month of March you're going to see and feel that clarity happen. So you may have this energy of feeling dissatisfied in a particular relationship, maybe shifting a lot in the month of March. So I feel this is the message that's coming through. So I'm going to move on to the other cards, and I may come back to these cards. So the second column here, we're focusing on money and finance. And you have the dark side of judgment, the 9 of Pentacles, and this beautiful card here, which is a time for a nap. And the message that's coming through for your money and finance is that, again, it's a very similar energy to this energy here of feeling worried and confused, and again a sense of dissatisfaction with your finance. However, you're not seeing the abundance as yet. So the Nine of Pentacles is such a beautiful card. It's a card of abundance, independence. It's a very feminine energy, and she's just a couple of steps away from being the Queen of Pentacles. And being the Virgo and the Earth signs, this is really your energy. So I really feel that you're going to be stepping into this energy in the month of March. However, maybe at the beginning of March or leading up to March, you're not feeling that energy. You're not feeling that you're in the land of abundance in relationships to your finance or your career. However, it's coming. And to be honest, it feels like it's not even coming. It feels like it's already there, but you're just not seeing it. See how she's looking down and she's focusing, and maybe you're getting quite caught up in your emotions as well. So feeling quite emotional about your money and finance and getting emotionally attached to it in some form, and not being able to see, look up and actually see what's around you and what you have created for yourself. What incredible work, because she's a hard working, like the Nine of Pentacles, she works hard, and when she gets to the Queen of Pentacles, she's really done her yarn in, planting and not harvesting, planting and working hard in a garden to really sort of sit back and enjoy the pleasures. But at this point in time, you're sort of really not seeing that. That's the message. And I feel that the advice from Spirit, God, Universe, whatever terminology, is very similar to the hidden blessing. It's a message of just take a rest and close your eyes. I know I'm sort of saying you're looking down and not seeing the things, but just the sense of trust, because you're being looked after. So again, I'm going to just grab these two cards because I'm going to show you what else I'm seeing. So with these cards, the hidden blessing, let's get them in camera shot. See how that woman's looking down on the rose, how I spoke about that earlier? Well, in the Wisdom of Oracle, in every single card, there's this beautiful image of a face. And I'm not talking about the moon, I'm talking about that face there. See yeah, so that face is looking down. And I really feel this is a message that you are being really looked after in your relationships and in your money and finance, and you're being protected by Universe, God, Spirit, whatever that means to you. So trusting that abundance is actually on its way, and to be honest, I feel it's already there, but hopefully in the month of March you're going to really be able to see it. So wonderful messages coming through. It's such a nice reading. So then we're going to go on to career and projects, and again there's another similar theme where here you have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's the dark side of the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Knight of Rods, and then you have two, normally I ask Universe to give me a card, the, what are they called, these packs? Sorry, I'm just going to check. The archetypal cards, the archetypal cards, and I normally ask for one, and you actually got two, and you got the Alchemist and you got the Child Divine. So I feel the message that's coming through for your career and projects is, again, there's a sense of worry and a sense that things are not working in your favor in your career and projects, but it's just temporarily, because with the wheel, it's constantly turning. And at this point in time, as you're entering March, you're feeling that the Wheel of Fortune is turning against you. However, again, this is related to here. So I'm just going to pull this. I'm pulling the cards all over the place. I'm just going to pull this. This is such powerful message that's coming through. This card here is saying what you're experiencing on the earthly realm within your career and projects, and you're feeling that it's misfortune. It's actually a hidden blessing, completely a hidden blessing, because it's actually going to move and shift, and it's going to move you. So whatever you're going through, it's actually going to spark the flame and the passion that you had in your career and projects to shift you forward. At this point in time, you're not feeling that, but universe is coming in. So see how this circle here, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and with the star across it, I really see this again in the rose. So knowing that this is going to sort of shift and change. So you are again being looked after, that this experience here is a hidden blessing. and what you feel is your misfortune is actually going to be your blessing, and it's going to take you forward and give you passion to move forward in your career and projects. So I'm just going to move that back. I'm going to say I hope this is making sense, and I think I do say that in nearly every one of my videos, so I'm going to try not to say that anymore. I just trust trust it is making sense. So beautiful energy here, the Knight of Rods. With the Knight of Rods, there is a bit of a burnout vibe with the Knight of Rods. So he's passionate, he charges in, he's got energy. However, it can burn out. I feel that you're not going to burn out, but this is going to be like the spark. This is going to be like, okay, take that passion and drive it forward and take it into being the queen and the king. So you're going to push forward. You're not going to stay in night energy in your career and projects. And I feel what universe is, the message from universe, God's spirit, is allow yourself to become this alchemist and actually take your misfortune, what you see as your misfortune, and turn it into a fortune. So you turn it upside down. See how, I'm just going to grab this card again. Not again because I haven't grabbed this card, but I'm going to grab this alchemist card. So see how this woman has got one container in one hand, one in the other, and she's tipping it into each other. I really feel that's about picking up what you see as your misfortune, turning it upside down and turning it into something that is fortuitous. I knew I wouldn't be able to say that word. I thought I want to say that word, but it's not going to come out my mouth. So it's going to turn in your favor. That's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to read out the little message from here because it's such a beautiful message. It says, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So beautiful message there. I hope you resonate with this reading, my lovely Virgos. If you do, please press like, please subscribe. And there is another reading on my channel for the month of March if you wanted to check that one out as well, which is more of a general reading. And I also have yearly readings on the playlist, so check them out if you want to. And take care, and I'll see you next time.